And a very pleasant good morning. It is your Sunshine, and thank you for stepping into the hottest spot in town. We're talking about Sunshine's Corner. And as you know, we talk about the things that are great for the community. We like to keep you informed on all the things that are around and about, so you'll know what's going on, how you can be a part and help. And today is not any different. And of course, you're going to see that we're out on location having a great time with people that are making a difference for our youth today. And I'm going to be talking with people throughout the day. And I'm going to start it off by rolling around over here. And I tell you, Stephanie right here, she is just ready to talk.
Hi.
She is Stephanie and my girl.
Taxi.
Taxi.
Yes.
Taxi.
Yes.
But look, you all have a foundation that you're working with whom?
Forever Des. Yes.
Forever Des. Now
Yes.
tell me about Forever Des and how that's
Yes.
connected to the summit
Go
today.
ahead. So Desiree, that's where the name Des stems from, was a daughter I lost through an act of domestic violence 24 years ago.
Oh, wow.
So during this time, I've been rebuilding my life, and I had the opportunity of some formal wear coming into my presence, and it was like the Lord spoke to me and said, you need to take on a project, and I want you to go and serve our youth in
Right.
Desiree's memory. Desiree, since she was killed at age 11, she never made it
11?
Yeah, at
Oh my
11.
God.
Yeah. So, and her dad and my husband at the time, we were divorcing, and through the divorce, it just turned bad.
Okay.
And he took her life, and he took his life.
Oh my God. Oh, well, my prayers and my heart go out to you.
Thank you.
And I'm 100% behind what you're doing because
Yeah.
it is a great way to keep her name alive
Yes.
and stand for something.
Yes,
To
yes.
educate others on what not to do.
Yes, and it's also a reminder of good, healthy relationship practices.
Right.
Something that I really try and instill in our brand ambassadors is
Right.
what we call them.
Brand ambassador.
I know. Sophie is a member of our brand ambassador. We launched it last year. Now you got to remember, our nonprofit is only 2 years old.
We're just
Okay.
a baby.
Yes, but the concept is not new. It's actually it's established in other communities in our larger cities, Houston and
Absolutely.
Atlanta, and there's no reason why we can't bring it to here. There's so many students not able to make it to formal events at
Right.
school because of
The things that
the
I understand.
financial
I
barriers that
understand
they are
totally.
having.
I
Yes,
understand.
yes.
And you know, I see this today with you coming out to the Storytellers Youth Summit.
Yeah.
And that is a great thing to be a part of, to share because of
Yes.
the fact that we're dealing with the children talking about mental illness.
Yes.
And I like to say this at all times. I want to get rid of the stigma behind the title,
Yeah.
mental illness.
That's right.
I want to rid people of thinking that's something bad. No, it's
Right.
not.
No, it's not.
It's not at
It's
all.
healthy.
It's healthy.
It's healthy.
It's healthy with your body, your soul, your mind,
Yeah.
in all aspects. So
Yeah.
get rid of that stigma. And if you need to talk to somebody, find that, because that would be great.
Yeah.
And my young lady who right here, I think she's just bubbling over, Miss Ambassador.
Yes, ma'am.
And now tell me how you got involved.
Well, I actually showed up to we had Night to Shine happening,
Uh-huh.
and I showed up to kind of just sign up, but I wasn't really aware of Forever Des yet
Right.
or anything. And my sister was the one that signed up first. She's 3 years younger, so I let the younger sister take initiative. And I kind of just watched from afar, and I was like, this looks like something that I really want to do. I really want to be involved with my community. I have many outlets through my school, but I could get this entire group plugged in. So I signed up last minute,
Uh-huh.
and I've just been here ever since.
That's wonderful. Did you hear that? Now, we were talking off camera when we were talking about how many connections our young people have.
Yes.
Did you notice she confirmed that?
Yeah.
All those connections we can get through the school.
Yes.
And I think that's a great thing because
Yes.
with somebody your age that's reaching people that are, that we can get to tap into those that may not open up
It's
to us.
looking
Right.
out for their own peers.
Exactly.
It's peer-to-peer mentoring.
I
yes.
mean, we've had dresses come in and out of my high school already.
Yeah.
And I've actually had a friend of mine reach out to me that was like, hey, I know what you're doing and I appreciate it, but I need you to know that I have a friend who has received a donated dress and she needs help. It just lets me know that what I'm doing is working because
Yes.
people can see me and go, I know who I need to reach out to if I need help.
Yes.
It's her.
That's
And
right.
we were able to get her all set up and ready to go
Yes.
for prom. So
It's-
that just,
oh,
that was
really?
good
A
feelings for
memorable
me.
occasion.
Right.
And that gave me indication that this program is working.
No doubt.
When we get donated dresses, those donated dresses go to our recipients. They get to keep their dress.
Oh, wow.
They get to keep this. So now they have ownership of a material
Right.
item, and that material item can be offered to a friend of theirs. They're no longer having to borrow a dress from a
Most
friend
certainly.
because now they have their own dress.
And for most girls, that's a first. I mean,
Yeah.
my junior prom, I didn't even own a dress. I borrowed a dress. It wasn't until my
Really?
senior prom that I owned a dress. And now I'm giving it new life by donating it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we can get people to donate as well, because I'm sure you
Yes.
need donations.
Yes,
absolutely.
With all the
yes.
things that you happen with the young girls. So ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
if you're out there and you got some dresses, we're talking formal dresses,
Yes.
don't give me anything that you wouldn't wear.
That's
I
right.
want something that you would wear
Yeah.
that we can help somebody who's in need.
That's
And
correct.
how can they make sure that you get those donations?
So we are, because we're a grassroots nonprofit,
Right.
which means we're up and going, we
Right.
don't have brick and mortar. And it's taken the community to back us and support us
Right.
with drop-off locations.
Okay, excellent.
So they can go to projectformal.com and they can go to our website, and there's a link that says drop off formal wear, and they'll see a list of businesses in our area
Right.
where they can drop off their formal wear.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
as you can hear in the background, you can tell
Yeah.
we are at a storytelling
Yeah.
youth summit. And when I say this storytelling, you hear it, yay,
Yeah.
yay. I think they're happy. But the fact of it is, I'm happy to be here because this way I'm connecting with some of the youth as well
Yes.
for things that I'm learning that's going to benefit me to help, so I can
Yes.
extend that to the community so we
Yes.
can all take that
They
point
have
out.
a voice and they have a connection, and it's our honor, our nonprofit's honor, to have the youth involved with branding our nonprofit into the schools. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
for
you know, with all the stuff she said that I had to maybe have to stop her from talking, but I love that energy I get from you because
Yes.
I like to give off that positive energy
Right.
anyway. Now, if you had to tell somebody right off the top why they should help you, why it's so important, what would you tell them?
You're helping other girls. I'm at my home, in my personal family, I'm a big sister.
Oh.
But I want to be a big sister to those that might not have that. I
Right.
mean, some people don't have a mom and dad that they can talk to.
Absolutely.
And I want to be that open outlet for someone else. And so by being open and bubbly and just welcoming and having our nonprofit reflect
Exactly.
that,
Exactly.
I can just kind of help others and put them on the right path towards life.
Exactly. And that's a mouthful right there within itself because when you're trying to reach somebody, I know it's, with the different personalities,
Yes.
you've got to be able to detect how you should go with that person. So you got to have a special
Yes.
trait to do that.
Yes.
And I can feel that from you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with you, when it comes to Des,
Yes.
Forever Des,
Yes.
it is, how did you just, from day to day, and dealing with this and expressing to get somebody else help, how does that affect you?
Well, my emotions, and every time I talk about Desiree, because of the way her life was tragically taken,
Right.
my emotions are always in the raw. But it has been so rewarding for someone that has endured so much trauma to be able to release my feelings
Right.
and my grief and
Right.
give back. It has been to see these students come. We host trunk shows.
Oh,
So
really?
when they come for their dress, we advertise trunk shows. We do it up. It is a dress shop experience.
Yes.
What do you call it?
We call it a trunk show.
A trunk show.
Yes,
trunk
and
show.
basically, it's as if you were to go in at any department store and go in and pick out a dress, just like all of your friends would for high school for any formal
Oh, I
dress.
see you got
We
it
let
set
you kind
up.
of do your own shopping. We've got the
It
shoes,
is a-
dresses,
yeah.
jewelry. We want
It
you
is
to feel
it's a boutique
fancy.
style feeling, and we've had several kids return back the second year, and their immediate reaction was, "Wow, y'all have really grown."
Oh,
and
really?
I said, "That's the power of funding."
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
So
not only
we're
funding, but getting our word out.
Yes.
for
Exactly.
Just like this. I mean, I had her come and speak to my leadership class at my high
Yes.
school, and I've had people reach out to me asking if they can be ambassadors. I've had people
Yes.
wanting to donate their dresses. I've had
Yes.
people saying, "My mom's cleaning out her closet for you." I mean,
Right.
all ages can donate their dresses because we're helping all ages.
Exactly.
We focus
Yeah.
on high school, but when it comes to Night to Shine, we help out with those in the special needs community.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We've got all ages there, and so
because of the amount of dresses we were getting in, we created a dress cycle.
Oh, really?
So your dress donation benefits so many in our community. It will first go to our trunk shows for our high schoolers. It will then move into middle schools that we partner with. We drop off the dresses at our connection with the middle school. And then we also move dresses to Night to Shine, where we host boutique nights for them. Are you familiar with Night to Shine?
I'm not.
Night to Shine.
I want to be a part of Night to Shine.
You will. It makes me cry every year.
It is a prom night for people with special needs, and it's a Tim Tebow Foundation. And our churches in our area put it on. They host the event.
Buildings. And
so
I have always volunteered with the special needs community.
Right.
So I volunteered before I moved here with that. And then I moved to Florida, and I just got reconnected basically from Forever Days, putting me back into where I was familiar with helping. So definitely getting to help all of those in the special needs community. They appreciate it.
So if you help us, we're helping the community.
Exactly.
So we
That's
are
a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, what we're doing today, we're here at Storyteller Solutions of America. They've got a youth summit, and there are so many people here because of the youth. They're sharing the things, how they are reaching the youth, and the youth reaching the youth. I mean, but no, this is what I think when I tell people all the time. Collectively, if we put all of our resources together, we can reach and do a greater job with our young people. You know, when you look at it today with the mental health issues that are going, and I think I just want everybody to come aboard to be a part of something that's making a difference. I say this every day. This is our tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is our future.
Yes.
So let's put in everything we need for our future collectively so we can get you where you need to be today to reach those that are having more difficulties.
Right.
You know, for those who are having hard times.
Right.
And I commend you on what you're doing.
She's learned so much about her community, and that's exactly by partnering with high schoolers. They learn about their community so they can go off to school or start their career and come back and help their community because they've already been exposed to it.
There's many nonprofits and other organizations that I've learned of because of the one that we helped.
Right.
And I mean, I'm hoping to take Forever Des and plant it at my college when I go out of state soon. So I'm hoping to just bring back life to it.
She's reading my mind, because that was my next
What a blessing,
question.
right? What
My
a blessing.
next question is going to be, what do you plan to do after high school?
I've already been accepted to a college, and I'm planning to major in speech and hearing sciences.
Okay.
So I'm already signed up for a public speaking class, and I'm hoping that'll just help me grow even more. But I'm hoping that I can get some friends together, possibly my roommate, and we just bring life to Forever Des in a different state and different school, different area, and I mean, help out and bring
because we got
life
the same
to different
problems
community.
everywhere you go.
Oh, correct. Yes. Absolutely.
Everywhere you go, we have
And
that
there's
same.
still dances and formal wear needs in college, and
Exactly.
we can help out the local high schools there. Just we're needed
You're going
everywhere.
to be the ambassador you are.
That's right.
Just continue to do it, you know. She is. But I really want to commend you on all that. I've just listened for this little tidbit, as I would say, that the initiative that you're taking to make a difference.
Thank you.
And for you, continue to work. And anything, I'll put this out there, anything I can do to help, make sure you reach out to me. We'll be back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner on Blab TV.
Empire Truck Sales, located at 2255 West Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola, is your Freightliner, Western Star, Detroit Diesel, and Cummins dealer for Northwest Florida. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., providing sales, service, and parts. Empire Truck Sales is also your Oasis dealer for Freightliner custom chassis RV and motorhome repairs. Running I-10 will get you in.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services is a one-stop shop because you can come get your windshield replaced, and right behind that replacement at the same appointment, we will calibrate the cameras, and when you leave, everything's ready to go. There's no need to go to the dealership, or there's no need to come back for another appointment. We just take care of it at one time. We put the customer first, and we strive to do everything right the first time.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services, your one-stop shop with same-day service.
Animal Allies is looking for volunteers, and there are many ways that you can help. From taking care of cats to using your computer and social media skills, any and all assistance is greatly appreciated. We have morning and afternoon shifts every day or help at adoption events. You could even foster a kitty at home. And it counts towards community service hours for bright futures. Find Animal Allies Florida on Facebook and Instagram or go to aaflorida.org/volunteer.
And welcome back to Sunshine's Corner. And as you can see, we are having a fantastic time today right here at Gateway Church, where we are in the midst of the Storytelling Solutions of America. And I'm talking to some young ladies. I'm being Vanna today, and we're talking to some young ladies that are involved today. And I'm so glad to have them. Did you see the little girls waving back going, hey? Now, your name is?
My name is Navia.
Navia? Tell me about what are you enjoying here today? What's the best thing about it today to you?
One thing I really enjoyed was meeting new people that are also interested in the things I'm interested in. Back there we went to a room and it was like involving in journaling, and I do journal, so that was interesting that they had something that was for me.
Really? How old are you?
I'm 16.
Oh my gosh, you're a baby. And my girl Shania, we met last night. So tell me more about, today with all these activities, with all of the youth that's in the pew with you, how'd that make you feel?
It made me feel really, I'm gonna say the word connected.
Okay.
I'm gonna say connected because now there's so many youth coming together in one space to talk about their mental health and their stories.
Right.
Because it's SSA, Storytelling Solutions, and we're all here all telling our stories. Now that means we can find a solution.
Oh, I love that. She did that. Oh, she did that very well. And the solutions are not holding in what you're holding in, right?
Yeah.
So has that been a problem with you, having not that person to connect with?
Yeah, like not finding those people in my life where I can like talk about everything to, not having that level of comfortability until I opened up to like my family and close friends and just trusting them more with stuff.
Oh, really? So what is it that some of the things that you feel that's holding you in when you feel like you need to get it out and you want to talk about it? What are some of the things that they are, Shania?
The little whispers in my ears that tell me that I'm not good enough, or that I can't do this, or that I don't deserve to be here. I do. And talking that out with other people sometimes, even though I can reassure myself, it is good sometimes to have other people, peers, associates,
right,
to reassure you as well.
Oh, wonderful. And you? Same way?
Pretty much the same thing, and finding those people who like are trustworthy enough, because some things you can't talk about with everybody, and just finding those people where you can talk to about anything you want to, that was like really grateful for me to have.
I can see the smiles on your faces. I can see the relaxation in your eyes, that this has been a great, great help to the things that you're saying. And when you say, Shania, these voices in your head telling you, I don't, I can't, I don't, I shouldn't, I'm not worthy of this. And to find somebody that listens, what would you tell a young person that's watching us today, if they're having these thoughts, what to do?
Find someone you trust. Tell them what you're thinking. Write them down in a journal. Express them through art. Express them through music. Express them. And then once you get them out, reassure yourself that you are not those things.
Oh, okay.
Get them out first. Because if you reassure yourself while they're still in you and you're holding them in, they're just going to take over. They're going to keep coming. If you get them out first, then reassure yourself, it's a whole new playing field. Blank canvas, you start over.
Let me ask you guys a question about, how old are you tonight?
17.
You're 17. 16. Okay. Peer pressure. Do you run into that issue as well? What are some of the things that you feel that's being pressured on you that you want the young people that's your age to realize that you don't have to go through that?
Well, this mainly goes for school because, there's a whole lot of people, young kids, they want to do what the majority does.
Right.
And, even if it's bad, it's what everyone else is doing, I'll be accepted if I do that. Just, knowing that you can do your own thing, that's the right thing. Even if no one else does it, just be your own person, do what you know is best, follow what you believe in.
Right.
You don't have to do what everyone else does.
Absolutely. Stand on your own. What about you, Shania?
Well, not only that, a big part of that, like she said, doing your own thing is not being afraid to stand out. Because even everybody else is around you, peer pressure, standing out is that one thing everybody's scared of. Why should we be scared to stand out? Why should
Right.
we be scared to be different? We have to dare to be different.
Right.
And not only be different, but be a good example.
Exactly. Do you all have younger sisters or brothers?
Yes.
I said, now you're going to be that example for your siblings to help them to get through these situations, because it doesn't change. It's the fact that you're making the change to be that bigger person, that you don't have to go through that situation. You can train your sister and your brothers that they don't have to do that as well. This is what we're talking about today, everybody. We're here at Gateway Church at 4425. I hope I have that right. 4445. 445. Okay, 445. Look, it's in my head, but look, this is live TV, okay? 4445. We're here at Creighton Road, and we're talking to the youth who knows what's happening to tell you the importance of getting involved with Storytelling Solutions of America. Don't you feel good that you are the person that can help somebody else that's under you? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm making an influence.
Okay, good. And you're a great speaker. I can see you do. I mean, you are a great speaker. When she goes, she says, okay, you know what I'm saying? Tell me how you feeling right now about for that. What are you doing?
I'm excited because now there's a bunch of new voices to come in with me. I'm excited I get to be a part of it, and I get to share my voice, and my voice feels heard. My story is heard. And not only because my story is heard, it will help somebody else's.
Absolutely. You guys don't talk like 16 and 17. I mean, you're talking like adults. Okay, young adults. But what do you plan to do after you graduate high school?
Be a pediatrician.
Oh, really? Look at the chill bump. Great job. What about you, Shania?
I want to go into graphic design and design
really?
logos for companies.
So you're going to, maybe, for the mature people, you're going to design me a dress?
That's along my sister in fashion
back
design.
there.
Oh, really? So everything I'm touching is also covered. Look at all these young people here. All these ages here, boys and girls, who are getting the same, I can see, you see what I'm saying, as we look around, that they are getting the same thing. And Abraham, isn't he phenomenal for putting this on? Tell me your thoughts about him. I mean, just the fact that he did this.
He's very brave, just for putting this all together, being disciplined enough to reach out to different companies and stuff and do this for the kids, and that's considerate of him.
Exactly.
I think he's very caring for our youth, and to his own struggles, he took them, he learned from them, and now he's helping us. He's helping us to be able to not go through the same thing.
Exactly.
He's taking his experiences, what he's learned from it, and spreading that information and showing that he cares.
And I think that's a great thing because of the fact that he's taken the time, because he told me his story about what happened with him dealing with depression. And with the world how it is today, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I just want to commend you that you got your focus right, you got your things right. Are you from Pensacola?
I am, yes ma'am.
What school do you attend?
West Florida High School.
All right, come on, West Florida. That's one of those. Oh, you got a great GPA. Oh, she said, hey, I'm up there.
I go to Jubilee Christian Academy.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go, my son. Yeah. I have a son, he's no little boy anymore. But that's a good thing. So the things that you are learning, even in school, how you're transferring this to your peers, is it an easy task?
Not exactly.
Easy, but worth it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you say worth it, you say it's not easy, but it's worth it.
Yes.
Give me an example. I'm going to be that kid that's going to be that rebuttal kid.
Well,
I don't want to hear that. I'm not talking to you. How would you have? See, I'm that kid. Oh, come on, man. Why are you talking like that to me? What you going to do? What would you say to me?
I'll be empathetic and understanding because, I feel like a lot of people, if not everyone, go through a phase of thinking that they know it all. So, giving my perspective and point of view, how I got out of that situation myself.
Right.
And, giving them advice to do the same thing, I hope that would work.
Oh, good job.
Okay. You don't want to talk to me? It's okay. You can just listen and listen. I'll talk. So.
I love it. You can listen to me or talk. That's my little man from last night. Okay, go ahead. Now say that again.
Like I said, you can just sit there and listen to me. You don't even have to interact with me. You don't have to look at me. You don't have to like me. I don't care.
Right.
But I'm gonna spread this to let you know that you are cared for, you are loved, you are not alone, and that your story matters.
Oh, wow, beautiful. Do you find that a lot of young people really hold this stuff on the inside, and they just have to really, beyond the trust issue, to let them know that even with the voices that they may hear in their head, because it's not just you and me, because I was young one time, still is in my heart. But the fact of it is, what you're doing, young ladies, is great. And I'm so glad to see you here, because what that means to me, that you're taking the lead so that you can help somebody else that's in your peer at school, at church, wherever it may be. So I want to encourage you to keep going. But one more thing I want to ask you though, if you had to tell all the kids today what this summit was about, how would you sum that up? What you've gone through thus far?
That there are people out there who are also interested in the things you're interested in, that you can reach out to them. This is a great program to start off at, and that you'll have a lot of fun meeting new people, reaching out to people. It'll make you be more of yourself, and you might expand your personality and find things you didn't think you would find in yourself.
How do you feel that even with all these young people, that these are people that were thinking just like you? How do you feel about that? And then to see everybody progressing, how does that make you feel?
It encourages me, because at one point I really thought that there was no help beyond me, that I couldn't be saved. I thought I was beyond help.
Really?
But the fact that I was able to come to this and me seeing that within myself, seeing growth within myself, it encouraged me so much to see other kids coming and growing and experiencing and learning that mental health should be a normalized thing.
Right. And not have that stigma about mental health. Absolutely. I cannot commend you guys enough for the work and what you're doing, because I can see how you're elevating, how you're growing just from the last 2 days that I've been around with you for 2 days now, and now I've met my new friend over here who's growing as well. I think it's great work that you're doing, and to say that at a time, would you have been able to sit here and talk with me like you're doing today? I thank you for coming aboard with me, okay? Thank you guys. Continue the work you're doing. And everybody, you see, this is what we're talking about. We're out in the community making a difference, as we always do. Sunshine's Corner right here on Lab TV. Need a new outfit for a special occasion? Look no further than Viola's Men's Apparel. Viola's has been providing the latest styles and accessories in Pensacola for over 20 years now. We have clothes for every occasion, and we offer consultations and group discounts. You can trust that our care, quality, and class will be unmatched. Viola's Men's Apparel, for all of your menswear needs.
To Sofia and Gabriel, mis flores, my little flowers. Even though these old knees can't follow on your adventure to the forest today, these flowers represent my love, so you can take me with you wherever you go, near or far. These stitches and threads join us together. Me, your mother, and both of you. And wherever you see a flower, a bird, a beautiful tree, know that my love is with you as you bring our colorful stories to the world.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
This is Wayne at Icon Automotive in Robertsdale, Alabama, and I wanted to tell you more about our powertrain warranty forever. It comes with any vehicle we sell that has 80,000 miles or less at no additional cost to you. We put our vehicles through a tough safety and mechanical inspection before it can have the powertrain warranty forever, giving you a peace of mind with your purchase. This warranty is good anywhere in the country, and it covers 100% of parts and labor with no mileage limit, and is covered as long as you own the vehicle. Come pick out your dealership car at non-dealership pricing with a powertrain warranty forever at Icon Automotive.
Watch a new episode of Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m., hosted by Sergeant Melanie Peterson and David Craig. Your tips may be eligible for a cash reward, featuring items about officer training, various aspects of police work, and crime prevention information. You'll hear about upcoming family-friendly engagement events as well. Don't miss Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m.
Go back to being a kid again. Head on over to Bubba's Sweet Spot. We've got house-made caramels, fudge, pralines, marshmallows, and lots and lots and lots and lots of chocolate. Looking for more traditional candy? We've got you. Our walls are covered head to toe in all the classics, from taffy to gummies and lollipops to gumballs. And don't forget our ice cream. With endless toppings and dipped cones, we've got what you're craving. Let us take you back to a time when every problem could be solved with candy. At Bubba's Sweet Spot.
And welcome back to Sunshine's Corner. And I tell you, today, as you know, has been a fantastic day. We have teamed up with Storytellers of America. The solutions that are happening with the children is absolutely amazing. And I have been talking throughout the day with participants here and some of the kids that's been receiving this great abundance of information that's going to help them with their future. And as well as my good friend Quinn, he's here. And you know, everybody, you know Quinn with the Chamber of Commerce, and he's out always doing a great job in the community.
I try.
What do you think about how great this event has been today?
Well, I mean, this event has been amazing. It's
Right.
been very impactful for the youth, the community, and everybody involved in it. Even just the volunteers to be able to interact with the kids.
Right.
It's been an awesome opportunity.
That's
and then,
right.
I mean, it's also led by a great person, Abraham Scully. Of course,
Oh,
we all
God,
know
let's
how
give
great
it up for Abraham. Yeah.
So he's done a great job, and to see the vision come to light is amazing, and to be able to be a part of it.
I feel that way especially. And I want to say to everybody, it's because of that I know Abraham, okay? And I mean, that connection, I couldn't thank you for that even. Not enough words to say thank you because of the fact of what we've been able to do, the relationship that we're building to better the community. But when it comes to bettering the community, I know that you're always there. And when I see this now, Quinn, as far as the young people that I've had the opportunity to interact with today, I see such a difference in the way they're delivering even themselves. Have you noticed any of that?
Yeah, man, these kids are open. They're willing to share. They're willing to talk about their feelings and their emotions. And I think it's because of the transitioning of kind of what our generation kind of went through.
Exactly.
And now that we're trying to empower kids to be more open and talk about exactly what they have going on.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it takes a village, as we always say.
Gotta make something funny, okay? You said because of our generation, okay? His generation and my but that's okay.
Yeah. Our generations
our
together.
generations, okay?
Yeah, together.
It takes a
generations
to make a difference. And these young people that there was a little lady I talked to, the way she was able to deliver her feelings about what she was dealing with, then the difference now. And it all comes down to mental health.
Yes.
Mental health is what we got to be not so uncomfortable with.
Right.
And I believe the stigma is being broken by what Abraham and the team, all of you guys that are doing with Storytellers Solutions of America. Now, with our kids, and now that they're going to be going back to school, what do you think how is this going to affect them from what they've learned this summer?
I really think, like I joke with Abraham all the time. So Abraham says, yeah, we create safe spaces.
Right.
I was like, yeah, you are a space bender. You bend the space to your will so people are comfortable to feel that they can talk about their mental health and how they're feeling. I think the kids will now be able to walk away from this interaction with the knowledge of some of the resources that's in the community, and then it'll be able to help them, one, to be empowered to help their friends.
Absolutely.
So hopefully this is a trickle effect to where now kids are coming together, they're empowered, they understand some of the resources and the importance of mental health.
Right.
And then they can turn around and then share that story with whoever. Maybe it's their class, maybe it's their school, maybe it's a sibling. You never know what the trickle effect could possibly be when you have an event this impactful.
Exactly, and I agree with you totally because even I went last night to the event they had last night and had so much fun. But the effect, even when I walked into the room, that you can feel that what was going on there was so positive. So I can imagine what's happening here with all the great speakers that's being with the children today, that's teaching them how to handle situations where if they're having these thoughts, or if they feel left out, they know how to handle that more so than they did before.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, and then I mean today, I actually had a child come and, sitting off by himself. And they was like, yeah, just go check on him. So we went in, sat down, had a conversation with him. And
today?
Today. asked him how his day was going and what was going on, what brought him to the Youth Mental Health Summit. And he started opening up like, yeah, you know, I lost a grandparent a couple years ago.
Look at the chills on me.
And, you know, I've been dealing with some things and, you know, I don't know how to deal with these emotions. I haven't done anything to myself, but the thoughts have come. But the fact that he's able to express in this environment, we're able to get him connected to some type of resource and mental health within the community.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, this is the type of environment that the kids are able to be involved in, but then also see the help that they can also get within this community.
And not be afraid to talk about it.
Not be afraid to talk about it.
Even if you can't talk about it at home, there's some other ways that you can get that
Absolutely.
out in other avenues. Because I've had the opportunity to meet some of the vendors today.
Yeah.
I've even invited them to be on the show.
Gotta have them in.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is
everybody
so
should
many,
know.
Exactly, to help our children so they can be successful,
Right.
and not with the things that are happening today. Because I can imagine with the, and I'll say this because how you hear so many suicides with young people today. You hear so many people returning to the drug that's being so deadly today.
Yes.
I think this is going to save a whole lot of lives.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to save a whole lot of lives. Going to tell them they don't have to go that route. You can be
Right.
that person. I can feel strong being me.
Absolutely.
You know.
You gotta have confidence within yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you see that smile you see them dimples that comes up. He's got confidence. No, I say that because you're a young man. And with what you're doing, you are having such an impact on the community. I could never clap your hands enough for what you do because I see you everywhere. And you're making a difference. Even since back when I first met you, things are just constantly growing, but that's all to make it better.
Yeah.
And with the young people, I think what also is a plus, Quinn,
Yeah.
you look at Abraham, he's such a young man. But when he tells his story, and look at these young people, look at you, young men doing great things. So that's going to let these young people know, hey, look, I can do this too.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go through with that, keeping up with the in crowd.
Yeah.
Or should I say, when you have in the school today, the kids with the, what they call it, bullying?
Yeah.
Back in my day, what we called it back there was,
Yeah.
you knocked this off my shoulder.
Yeah.
And you don't know nothing about
teasing
that.
or
Yeah,
something.
teasing, yeah. I dare you to knock it up, but don't go through that.
Nah. It's different. It's different. They go through their own thing.
You don't know about that, do you? But you know, Quinn, even though you said something, even the fact that you ran up on a young man today, so how many others there are out there that we got to get them in tune to get involved with?
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, they say reach one, teach one. So,
I mean, how can maybe we need to get more into the schools now that school's about to return?
Yes.
You think about that?
Yeah.
Because so many of them out there that didn't come to the summit,
Yeah.
that we can get ready for the next one, because he's going to be doing stuff throughout the year.
I know he also has It's Okay Not to Be Okay. They do one meeting per month, I believe.
Right.
And I believe it's on Mondays.
Yeah, because he told me this one, he had 100 people show up.
Yes, it was a great event. So
That's amazing.
So they're not just only the summit, but there are also many series that are happening throughout the year. So
Absolutely.
Definitely tune in to what they have at Storytelling Solutions of America. You can find more information also on ssa.org.
Okay.
Inc.org.
See, you can tell he's involved with it. He's got all these websites and everything down to a T. But you know, I really like the fact that what I've seen, I've been observing the young people today, even with their enthusiasm of walking out of a room.
Yeah.
You know, it's a young man, I don't know who he is. He came, a little kid.
Yeah.
I think he told me he was 15. I said, no, you're not. He's only about this high. But he said, you gonna interview me? He's in there. I wanted to get him, but he's still in there, right?
Okay.
But he was so wanting to talk about what he was feeling here.
Awesome.
And I think that it's great for him to feel so straight now. I'm not ashamed to talk about this. I'm ready to do this.
Right.
But don't you think what you all have done together by putting this, because you're a big part of it too. I see you and Abraham work together.
Yeah, Abraham does great things in the community, and when people doing the great things, you want to help.
Exactly. So everybody, what are we saying to you? You can be a part of this as well. We're talking about Storytelling Solutions of America. So you know what? He's not done just with this summit. This is just the beginning.
Yes.
You need to make sure that the word is out that your children can get involved
Absolutely.
with a positive, most definitely a positive organization that's doing things that you can see.
Yeah.
That's going to save lives, going to let them know that there are better choices that they can make, because we all have to, whatever choice you make, there is a consequence.
Absolutely.
But we are seeing now that these young people are going through situations with a strong young men who are coming out to teach us that we can do better. And I cannot say that strongly enough that I'm so pleased. And that smile you have is just something else. It will draw you in. But that's what it takes, though. And if you had something to say to the youth today, but everybody's going to watch this show because you'll be on. We're going to show this show on Tuesday.
Okay.
What would you say?
Protect your mental health. Health is wealth, but not just your physical health, but also your mental health. It's not always about what you can see. It's about the things that you don't see. Pay attention to the little things, and that'll take you further.
I love it. Pay attention to the things that you can't see that's dealing in your mind, because this thing right here can be a terrible piece of action to deal with.
Absolutely.
It can cause you to do things that you don't realize the repercussions that's going to come after it.
Right.
And that's a great way to what I think that's being taught here with the children today. And please, parents, please, if you have not gotten in touch with Abraham Scully or Storyteller Solutions of America, SSA, right here in Pensacola, do so. Go to the website. Reach out for your children. If you see your child standing off to himself, herself, and they don't want to open up to you, get in touch with somebody that can make a difference. Get in touch with the people who got the experts that we can get the help that you need.
Absolutely.
You know, and believe me, once you meet them, you will be glad you did, because you will see the love and the care that's being given from the heart to make a difference for our kids. And that's the point about it, what we're trying to get today. That's the story behind this. All of this that's going on today is the fact that we want to make a difference with our children.
The story behind Storytelling Solutions of America.
Say that again.
The story behind Storytelling Solutions of America.
You see, the story behind Storyteller Solutions of America. That's what I'm talking about. Quinn, I tell you, it's great. I mean, it is so wonderful to always get the chance to talk with you.
Likewise.
Continue to do what you're doing, and we're going to do the same thing here.
Looking
So
forward to
everybody, what we're talking about today, it's almost over today, though. Yeah, we got a few more minutes here today, but that's okay. But you're going to be doing things that you're going to keep me abreast to, I'm sure.
Of course. You know, there's a lot of things coming down the pipeline.
That's right.
We'll be talking more.
We'll be talking more about that. But the fact of it is, for all that was here today, I thank you for coming out and enjoying just as well as we did. And I thank you for participating with Mr. Abraham Scully for doing what he does, which is something that's great for the community. Who could ask for anything better? When it's given to you on a platter, take it. Parents, school's about to begin. Do not allow an opportunity like this to bypass you, because we know how kids been out for all year long. That they're going to run into some situations there at school.
Right.
That may be even for the ones that are here now. When they go back in, they're going to have to get that continuous help to keep them going and get out of this stigmatism about mental health. We all need it.
We all need it.
Young, old, and in the middle, it doesn't make a difference. But the fact of it is, you've got to take that step. And I want to truly thank my guy, Quinn, for doing what he does and always there for my beck and call. I appreciate you. Stay close. We got more for you right here at Sunshine's Corner.
I just remembered it's election day. Are you going to vote?
I don't know. I don't think I'll have time today.
Millions of eligible voters in America never make it to the polls or even register to vote. When you don't vote, you're letting other people make decisions for you and pick the things your taxes will pay for. Voting is more than a civic duty. It gives you a voice about the priorities and the future of your community and our nation. Voting gives you a seat at the table.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
Hey fellas, my name is Daniel Denny, owner of the Men's Clinic, and if you're suffering from ED and the bedroom has become your worst nightmare, where you no longer have the self-confidence you used to have, it doesn't have to be that way. We can help. You're not alone. We have over a 90+% success ratio with our patients. I'm so confident you'll be pleased with the results that if we can help you, there's no charge for the office visit. I'll personally cover it.
Hello, my name is Eric, and this was my first visit to Little John's. The selection The pricing here and the customer service were outstanding. I would definitely recommend. The staff was very friendly, and they'll get you what you need.
Hi, this is John with Little John's Big and Tall here in Pensacola, Florida at 5700 North Davis Highway. Check us out at littlejohnsbigandtall.com, where we can take care of you with extra large up to 14X and large tall to 6X tall.
And welcome back to Sunshine's Corner. We are having a fantastic time today, as you know. You can hear the noise in the background. That's because these kids have really been filled with something positive today. I'm sure they're going to take right on up into the new school year and share it with the friends. And what better way to end the show than to have the parents of Mr. Abraham Scully, such a hard-working young man that put this event together. This is our second time around.
Yes.
That's right. But father,
yes,
and mother,
yes,
here with us. Give me your name.
Othniel Scully. Othniel.
Othniel?
Yes.
Scully, I love the accent. Oh, I almost had the accent. And but look, I just want to know your feelings, how proud you are of your son and what he has done here.
Very proud. So I could drove 8 hours to get here just to support him.
You drove that long?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I know that because he's such a fantastic young man.
Yes, he
and
is.
I mean, you can't help but I can see the joy in your eyes. Look at
Yes.
those eyes right there. I can tell the joy in your eyes how you feel
Yes.
about your son.
Yes.
Because with this, all of this, what he has done.
Yes.
Just, I want to hear, not just I'm proud of him. How do you put it into words? Just what it is that Abraham have done that's got you with that look I see on your face.
He is intentional. This is something that he's doing from his heart. And that makes you proud.
Right.
He's not acting it. He's not doing it as a job to get paid. He's doing it because he loves to do it, which makes it easy to even do as much as he's doing because he loves to do it.
Absolutely, I can imagine. And Mom?
You know, as I'm sitting here, I remember when he said to me, Mommy, whatever I come to do here in school, I want to change. And I was trying to discourage him because I was saying, mental health, no, I don't want you to do that. And he said, Mommy, you don't understand. And I said, you know what? You know what you're doing.
Exactly.
And I allow him. And now I am so proud of him because he's not only impacting others, but he's impacting me myself.
Oh,
because even I am learning a lot of stuff from Abraham. And I'm so grateful and thankful that he didn't listen to me and he go ahead and did it on his own. I'm telling you, I'm very proud.
I can imagine because
Yes.
even when by my meeting him such a brief time ago,
Yeah.
he has caused me with some of the stuff I've learned from him. That I have
Yes.
made changes with me.
Yes.
That I seek to do things that I had never thought that I would do.
Yes.
To find out to make it more comfortable with me. So I can imagine.
Yeah.
Put it like this, I've adopted him like he's my child here.
Yeah.
Okay? Because he is just a beautiful young
Yes.
man.
Yes.
And when you say how he gives to so much of himself, he and his wife.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They're both.
Into
Very
these,
compatible couple.
Yes.
Yes.
Into all of these children.
Yes.
It's gonna take a strong person,
Yes.
to do that.
To do
and
that.
to see how she is right behind him. Doesn't that make you feel
Awesome.
good?
Oh,
about
it
the
makes
choice
me
he
Yes,
feel
it
made,
does.
right?
really good.
Yes,
Yes,
it does.
the choice he made. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you talk about it, you know, I'm looking at his eyes. They are so welled up.
Yeah.
Because I can understand that.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, most men don't like to let that show. But when it comes to your own,
Yeah.
you have to, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
No holding back.
Exactly. And you know, with him just building this stairwell, I think too, how do you look at this? All these young lives, and it's across the board. It's
Yes.
not just the black children.
Right.
It's everybody.
Yes, it's everybody.
Yes.
Doesn't that make you feel
Yes.
great?
Make me feel awesome. I was there talking with one of the persons who was hosting our table, and she was telling me how her son died. And this lady is a Caucasian lady. And I was so torn up inside as to the fact that her son went through this issue and he didn't make it.
That's right.
And here she is, very happy of the opportunity
Yes.
to be able to bring this out, and she's using this platform as a platform by which she's doing it. And I told her who I was, and she gave me a big hug saying thank you.
Right. he's making a huge impact.
Huge impact.
I mean, he's a huge impact. And I tell you this, he's working hard at it too.
Yes.
Because every time you look around, you see Abraham out there somewhere doing something to make a difference. And I know exactly the lady you're talking about because I went to her as well and we were talking. And she was telling me her story. And I tell you, it hurt me.
Yeah.
Because I said, you know, with her strength. But you see, what I'm saying is like this. He's finding out how to reach these kids who do not know how to
talk
about the things that's holding them back. You know? And when he told me his story about, that's what made me decide to go ahead and get myself. I said, okay, maybe I need to get a little help too. But you know, that used to be this thing called the stigma they had in the community anyway. So, but with him, he's bringing it over. It's okay.
Oh, yes. He just opened it up. And I mean, we all are learning.
Exactly. And you're never too old to learn.
Never too old to learn.
Never too old to learn.
Yes.
And that's a fact that I want to say because not only these teenagers, and with the fact that they're going back to school in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Can you imagine? Now that they've gone through this and what they've learned, how they can help some of those that didn't come to this. Now, doesn't that make your chest even stand up higher?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Want to expand.
Exactly. And I bet when you talk about it, you just light up because your baby's doing this, right?
Yes.
I mean, I can imagine. And at the event last night, even though I was doing the bingo.
Oh, yeah. That was great. That was so wonderful.
I mean, if you had to tell somebody today how easy it is to get help, how would you word that with what your son is doing? How would you tell somebody, come on, don't bypass this. Let's get the help you need.
Whatever it is,
right?
There's help available.
Right.
Open your mouth and voice how you feel.
Exactly.
And that's what I learned from Abraham.
Oh, do you see that? Father learning from son.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't have to be always the other way around, but we can all learn. And I know Mama.
Yes.
You know, I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I see yesterday, after we finished, you said, oh, I'm so proud of my son.
Yeah.
and when you look around, you see all these kids.
All these kids.
How does that make you feel on the inside?
It just makes me feel so good knowing that all of this is because of my son. He goes out in, you know, thinking about not just himself, but others, because he went through it himself.
Right.
Mental health problems.
Right.
And because of that, he's able to help everybody.
Exactly.
And it makes me feel so good to know that he did not sit in silence, sit in a corner, but he used this as a platform to help others.
That's great.
And that makes me feel good.
And he is such a profound speaker.
Yes.
His delivery on stage is phenomenal.
Yes.
He was at this event when I first heard him. I was like, oh my God. Look at that smile on your face. I mean, but you know, and that also shows younger people. Because he's a young man doing all of this, right? So that's showing other people that you can take this route too. Because what we have to realize is this one thing. The choices you make, the consequences.
The consequences.
And whatever the consequences are. But here's a way out that you don't have to go. Listen to somebody can tell you all these other directions you can take instead of going that way. You know, that's got to be fulfilling right there within itself. There's my little man right there who kept calling me the other night. Look at him. He right there. Last night he wanted to win bingo so bad. I just say like this, but it's been fantastic. And with the fact that I had the opportunity to meet his parents, I am so pleased with that because I'm going to be doing a lot of work with him because he's a fantastic person.
Yes.
And know that you got somebody here looking over for him too, okay?
Yes. Oh, yes. You're a second mother.
So much.
I'm the second mom. Okay?
I appreciate you.
You know, because I love him. I mean,
Yeah.
he is such a sweet young man, and there's nothing I can do for him.
I know, and I see it. I see the love.
Exactly.
I see the love.
I really do. And you
Yeah.
know, I mean, when we're having fun, it seems like he's keep throwing his hands up. Like, you got 2 minutes, you got 3 minutes. But the fact of it is, we've had a fantastic 2 days with this summit that he put together.
Yes.
If you want to sum it up, what would you say about Abraham before we go off the air today? Just tell me how you want to sum this whole weekend up.
You want to go ahead
she said,
first?
No, you go first, Dad.
This is only the start. Abraham has so much more to give and able to give because of how he has been blessed.
Oh, look at that. I see where he get his speaking from. That's great. You thought anything you want to say yet, Mom?
Well, I would say this is just the beginning of many things to come from Abraham.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And everybody, we're not just saying this because we know how to talk. We're saying this because we are seeing this in action. You are seeing this. He's been on my show several times, and we're going to continue that because he's doing fantastic work in the community. What it takes is a person like Abraham to take that step, to stand out, and it doesn't matter if I don't have anybody behind me, but I'm going to continue to move forward to make a difference.
Yes.
There has to be a love for the children.
Yes.
There has to be a love for family.
Yes.
To educate so that people will know that there is help. I really want to say this and focus on this strongly. I want us to get out of this stigma of feeling that mental health is something bad. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It is not. You
not.
second me on that one.
No, yes.
All it takes is that you're being able to talk to somebody with the things that are bothering you. It may not be mom and dad,
Right.
but if you go through Abraham and all of his staff here, they're going to put you into touch with the people that need to help
Yes.
you, that can help you and save you from some of the things that you can run into.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Absolutely. And I am so pleased that I had to meet you guys.
I'm so pleased I've got a chance to meet you too.
Yes, and you see, this is what it takes.
Second mom.
That's me. Okay, now when you want to talk, get with me if you want to talk about Abraham when mom's not here, okay? That's how it rolls. We'll keep you up on that, okay, Dad?
I'm good.
But I tell you, it was a pleasure to meet you
And you
guys,
as
and I'm
well.
so glad that I had the opportunity to sit here with you today. But everybody, look, okay, the solutions, storytellers, that's done for today. But listen, that does not mean that it's not coming back next year. Also, he does a meeting here monthly that I want you to know about. Get in touch with Abraham. If you don't know how, you can get in touch with me, and I will definitely put you in touch with him. I'm going to leave you as I do every single day, and that is never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember, if you keep God first, I guarantee you're going to be a total success. So until the next time, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone.
Oh, yes.